Alright, Hizmig here. I'm going to do my first modification on my Alta Redshift SM. Alright, and basically I'm going to be installing a RAM ball mount. Alright, so the reason I want to install one of these, I have them on like all my bikes. If I want to install a GPS or a phone mount or something, whatever ball mount accessories there are, I can do it. Alright, so one thing about the Redshift is it doesn't have a freaking trip meter, man. It's only got an odometer. Alright, so it's kind of annoying, man. What the heck, man? This is a street bike, right? So yeah, it's kind of weird. I've never had. Yeah, even the Suron has a trip meter. That's kind of odd, yeah. But anyway, so what I'm going to try to do is install. I have two different ones. I have the one that goes on the handlebar. All right. I have the one that I have a handlebar clamp, and then I have one that mounts on the brake lever. Right, so I'm going to try the brake lever one, or you can install on the mirror mount too, I guess. Or I can just remove the mirror mount. Yeah, I might be ditching the mirrors later on this bike. I definitely not. I don't want to race with these mirrors for sure, man. But anyway, yeah, we will try the brake mount. The only thing is like the brake on this. The right handlebar is a little crowded compared to the left one. I would kind of rather put it on the left, but most of my bikes I have it on the right, so I think I want to put it on the right. Okay, so I'll go ahead and install it, and I'll let you guys know what happens. Okay, so we're going to install it right here. All right, so we're going to take these bolts out, and then I've got some spacers that they get a sandwich on top of it, and then this will just sit on top of the perch. All right, kind of like that. This one has two balls. There's one on the front and one on the top. I think most of the time I use the one on the front because it mounts it a little bit lower. Okay, there we go. I got it installed, guys. So so if you guys are wondering where I got this from, this actually came from my Empulse TT. All right, I had this on my Empulse TT. When I had to give it back to Polaris, I had to take all the stock. I had to take all the aftermarket stuff off of it, and this was one of the things I had installed on it. All right. And like I said, it allows me to use a phone mount. Okay, so the brake bracket here, all right, that goes to the brake fluid reservoir, attaches or bolts on to the top of this, all right. And there was two washers back here, and the funny thing is I lost one of these washers, so I wound up using I lost one of these spacers, and I wound up finding a smaller spacer, all right, this nylon spacer here that spaces it out. I actually found a shorter one, and the shorter one was still not short enough. So it was kind of coming in cockeyed, sort of. So what I did is I added a washer behind this, and then there's there's actually two washers that are behind this to space the bracket out from this. I took one of the washers out, so now it only has one. And then I put it on the bottom of this one instead. All right, so I'm actually using all the same hardware. Minus the bolts, all right? Now, even the bolts are different, man. So one of the bolts is longer than the other, right? I think the black bolt is longer than this kind of silver-looking one. Okay, so we'll just take those and put them someplace safe. If I ever want to take this out, then we can, So I'm going to try this out and see if I like it. The other one is the handlebar clamp. I could clamp it on the handlebar, but I kind of not sure if I want to do that. All right, so now we can install a GPS mount. All right. Okay, and I can get tracks for my rides. It's kind of far out there. I don't know if I like it. We'll try it out first. All right, but there it is. That's it with the GPS mount right there. All right. Additionally, like I said, there's two balls. There's one on the front and one on the top. You can also put it on the top if you want it taller, or if you want it lower. Okay, I would think as low as possible would be best. All right, but there's the alternate way I could mount it. Okay, cool. And I also have like a phone mount for this. All right, the other way that you could install a ball, all right, that I have is to use a handlebar clamp. All right, so get one of these U-bolts and stick it around the handlebar. This one's too small. That's why they have different size ones. Okay, this one is too small too. Okay, and I think the best place to install it is in the center, because there's nothing interfering it. There's like wires and stuff coming here. You could put it on the center, but I have to find the right one, man. These ones are like two. Right here. There we go. So yeah, you would go that like that. I have a black one. So I got this cool looking black one here. We can put both of them on and I could try them both out, but I think I would rather have it on the right, I think, you know. So these are some like fat bar mounts. Okay, the black one fits perfect. Okay, that would go like that, and this would go here. Okay, and I think I need to put some kind of spacer on it, but yeah, that's kind of how it is. All right, and then the GPS would mount right here, but then it would totally block the screen. All right, so you wouldn't be able to see the screen at all, which I guess is not a big deal if you're using a GPS to tell your speed and stuff. But we'll try this one out for now. Okay. All right, there we go. Ball mount installed. That's my first mod on my Alta Redshift. All right, so now I can go put my GPS on the bike, and then we can get tracks, and I could use it as a trip meter and all that good stuff. The reason I like to use this, all right, generally when I go out on the track, I want to get tracks for my videos, all right, my GPS tracks, and this allows me to do that. I put this on there. It'll also tell you your top speed, all right, GPS top speed, and sometimes that's nice to know, you know, how fast the track is. Like the last track I rode at was like a desert park raceway, and the fastest I hit was 60 miles an hour on the straight, so pretty zippy. All right, so yeah, there you go. So yeah, you'll see me using this in my videos. All right. Okay, thanks for watching. Hayes Meg out.